How you doing, YouTube? Matt, Massive Beer Reviews, back with another review. A little bit of Jackie O's. Little itty bitty Jackie O's. You know, you usually see these big bottles, you assume there's going to be a barrel-aged thing coming out of here, but no. Dealing with a little bit of tart sourness, and it's a pawpaw wheat. It's a wheat ale fermented with pawpaw fruit. I assume it's going to come off a little bit tart just because of the fruit addition and whatnot. We'll see. Yeah, this comes courtesy of Brandon. Thank you very much, brother. He shot me off a nice dose of Ohio, and this was in here, and I'm kind of excited to give this a whirl. I've had a couple of the Jackie O's kind of non-big barrel-aged beers, and I've been quite impressed, but it's been a while. So, yeah, and it just talks about it being a pawpaw fruit wheat. Touch of melon, banana, and mango is typically what you get off pawpaw, and I've never had them before. Up until recently, I actually reviewed a pawpaw beer from Free Will Brewing, so I'm kind of excited to give it a whirl. Yeah, brewed and bottled by Jackie O's, 2018. I don't know if it's 9%. I thought it was much smaller than that. I don't know if this is hit wood. Doesn't say anything about it, but usually when they kind of put them in these bottles, they have kind of touched something like that. But yeah, we'll see what she's got. Yeah, so you're talking about a 9% wheat beer with pawpaw fruit. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. You typically don't think of wheat beers being that high in ABV, but we'll see what's what. So what do we have here? Me spilling shit everywhere. I mean, she looks like a wheat, maybe a little bit darker, a little bit of soft head in her, nothing too crazy. So we're off to a normal start. Let's get a nose. There's like a rich custard vanilla thing, man. It has to be the pawpaw. It almost comes off as like a rich vanilla addition from a barrel aging, like a bourbon, without the bourbon being involved. But yeah, I mean, it has this kind of super custardy vanilla thing going on. It's really, really cool. I can see it being construed as banana. They talk about mango, banana, and a touch of melon. It's more of like a banana meets vanilla custard kind of thing going on. Really, really cool. Spilling shit everywhere. And you're getting that banana in there, so it kind of makes sense, because if you have those kind of banana notes from a wheat beer, I mean, that's kind of, you know, right on the nose, but then you add that addition of that pawpaw in there. It seems like it's elevating it and kind of bringing it up a notch, but it smells quite nice. It doesn't smell overly sweet, but she definitely smells sweet. There's a nice richness to it, but that's pretty much it. It's got a soft wheat vibe body, big banana custardy vibes on it, nothing as far as spiciness, pepperness, anything like that, but she smells quite nice. Let's dive in. Cheers. Ooh, that's delicious. I mean, all those flavors, all those notes you get in the actual smell kind of follow through in a taste, and almost kind of dialed up a bit. You're getting that banana, vanilla, custard thing, but it's very rich, very sultry, very dessert-like, but it never gets close to being over the top kind of sweet. You get a soft wheat vibes to it. There is a soft touch of dryness to it, so it kind of makes you want to go back for more, which is really nice. It really does come off like a classic German wheat beer with that big banana ester, but just kind of dialed up to 11. You're not getting much as far as pepper, spiciness, and any of that stuff. It's banana all days, but it's such a more hashed out and developed banana, and the way you get that rich kind of custard vibe off it just adds another dimension to it and makes it really nice. I mean, it drinks nothing like 9%, so it drinks like a much, much smaller beer. Super tasty, super delicious. I mean, honestly, this is probably the best wheat beer that I've had in recent memory. I mean, I usually skew infinitely classic when it comes to wheat beers. I want them to be wheat beers of old, traditional, old style, German style. Wheat beers are really what turns me on, but this is kind of, you know, just kind of taking the best parts of what turned me on with a German wheat and just kind of cranking it up to 11 in a very, very fun way. Some people try to do that. It comes off a little bit too herky-jerky, not this. Really tasty, really rich. The mouth feels fantastic. I mean, it's fucking awesome. So let's talk about it. Is it one of the better wheat beers I've had as of late? Might be the best wheat beer I've ever had, to be perfectly honest with you. Valiant availability, I don't know. I mean, Jackie O's, their pricing usually isn't too bad, but I don't know the availability of stuff like this. And leave you with, if you like, what will you like this beer? If you like wheat beers, but you always wanted a kind of wheat beer custard pie, if you will. Because those pawpaws aren't are acting as like a volumizer, as an MSG, as something that's kind of amplifying the beer. It's not taking over the beer. It marries so well with the base wheat beer. It's kind of almost indiscernible between where the pawpaw begins and ends and the beer takes over. That's a really cool thing. It's a really cool trick that they pulled. So I dig it. I think it's fantastic. If you like those flavors, you'll love this too. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massive if you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a nice like a little pawpaw jammer right now. And we'll see you next time. Cheers.